The National Economic Council says it will within 2 weeks come up with a solution to the excess crude account dispute involving the federal government and the 36 state governors. The Supreme Court had given them up to September 2nd to reach a settlement out of court, or it will continue with the trial of the matter. Briefing State House correspondents after the meeting, the Central Bank Governor Lamido Sanusi said the decision to settle out of court is following the report by a subcommittee set up to handle the grey areas. The council also resolved that all state governments must defend their projects before the National Assembly for approval before funding by international donor agencies.
It is one unique meeting chaired by the Vice President with all the governors present. In it, they discuss economic matters as they concern the federal and state governments. For some time now, there have been daggers drawn over the sharing of the excess crude accounts. The states have fought vehemently the federal government's decision to withdraw some of their excess crude funds into the Sovereign Wealth Fund, an issue for which they dragged the federal government to court, alleging manipulations. But today they are singing a new song, settlement out of court.
The lawyers representing both parties have been in discussion. There has been significant progress in terms of harmonizing positions. The major issues that were the subject of contention were the excess crude account, the signature bonuses, collection costs, waivers and concessions, other dividends and IGR, central bank charges which have been sorted out, LNG dividend, proceeds of sale of government properties, privatization, establishment and operation of federation accounts, and incidental matters, which are basically FG expenditures on states and local governments.
Still on the issue of finance, Nigeria is again said to be going neck deep into borrowing. The council said that henceforth, borrowing for projects from international donor agencies must be properly accounted for.
The Federal Ministry of Finance is going to provide the information of all the facilities that state government can access, especially those under the IDA window. And this will now, the states will now apply for whatever project it wants to finance with the funds, and this will be articulated, and a meeting will be called with the National Assembly for the defense of these facilities, and upon approval then the states will assess.
Disasters wait for no one, and when they occur, the way the federal government and the states handle them is of serious concern to the Economic Council. Hence the call for state emergency management agencies.
The laws are backing state emergency agencies and ensuring that all states are encouraged to set up structures and institutions that would enable them respond to emergencies in a speedy and efficient manner.
The National Economic Council directed the Federal Ministry of Finance and the State Commissioners of Finance to discuss details of the ecological fund allocation to states to provide adequate funds for the state's NEMA so that they can function effectively. Chukuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.